Says you.
All right.
I'll be here for the next 3.5 hours. So, I don't remember what we left off on last time.
Siggy homie. Siggy, like Ciggy, like Siggy.
That is pretty cool.
Fuck off.
You know me, Sean, I'm always earnest. I'm not making fun of you. Uh-oh.
You pop it in.
Ooh. I'm jealous.
Okay. We got a couple of words and trees.
Only gonna take a bite.
Fries. All right. Let's go, Brandon.
Good. So I want to see really quick what the end of our last one was, what we kind of left off on.
Okay, let me put on a hat so I don't look like a retard.
I don't think you look bad.
That was not the right thing to say.
How do I just see my videos?
Jerusalem and just like shows them business, like shows them what it was.
It has like a leopard king in it.
Yeah, the soup and then dirty was like
nice chicken
and then you
soup.
threw it away.
Yeah. That's like an understandable. Go do your podcast and then we can go to the pool.
Go do your homework and then we can have fun.
You know,
Okay.
it's basically just like 2004 Orlando Bloom goes to. Hey, dude, it's a cool trope. It's.
I like their story. I like the whole Mariko and
Well, one of the worries.
development and story. I think it's cute. I like both of them.
Oh, I thought you meant like when you said ain't no long, forget that they're being washed.
Oh, I said no longer is room.
This is an important message from the Emergency Management Division. Please stay on the line for the entire message.
Due to a multiple vehicle accident on Interstate 25 near La Bajada, the road is shut down for southbound traffic at milepost 264 in Santa Fe, and northbound traffic is closed at milepost 248. Please seek an alternate route. A follow-up message will be sent when the road has been reopened. Press 1 to confirm receipt. Press 2 to replay this message.
Damn. Sucks for them.
They got him. They got him.
Yeah, they did. They fucking totally got him. Can I boost my microphone volume? Because it was really quiet last time. Or maybe I just have to talk into it really.
That's why I started using my fucking phone, dude, is because these cheap-ass microphones don't work.
Cheap? Sync offset volume. Here we go. Give me an extra decibel. Give me an extra 2. That might be stupid, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
All right, bro.
So you get up to the yellows consistently. I do not get up to the yellow consistently. What is that? Kirkland?
Catch that one?
I think so. I'm gonna do 3.5. There you go. Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
I don't really remember what we left
Okay.
off on last time. Somewhere around 500, and then you stopped at 650. You said.
I thought that's what you were assessing.
I couldn't really tell. In all honesty, what we stopped at. So I'm gonna say we stopped about 500-ish, which is after he went and saw the boys, and they're all fucking gross,
Oh yeah.
and then. Yeah, I don't know. He saw the boys, they're all fucking gross, and then he's trying to get his crew, or he gets his boys. He gets the 200 men, the Ronin.
Yeah, he gets a lot of stuff.
He gets a lot of
He
shit.
for free. Because he's like a goated protagonist. He just gets leveled up just for acting chill.
Yeah.
So
Did we
then,
talk? Did he have the?
yeah.
What about, did Buntaro have the tea party? Like, did they go to that? Did we
That
talk
was
about that
before.
last
I don't think so. I don't think it mattered.
time? It didn't really.
Tara's been out of the picture. He had the tea party, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, she's with Blackthorn for sure." And then he asked Toranaga to kill Blackthorn, and Toranaga's like, "The minute I die, you can kill Blackthorn for sure, dude."
Yeah.
So then they go to some place where they're holed up, and Tornaga's like pretty much just wasting time.
Yeah, that's his whole
and
thing.
a bunch of shit happens, which I thought was just really boring.
Too much
It was
political.
a shitty part of the book. It was just like, oh, we're just waiting for this book to be over, I guess. And what are the high things? So yeah, Blackthorn goes and sees his buddies, and he's like, oh, these guys are disgusting.
Yeah.
And, um what else happened? Oh, Yabu's wife is all like, oh yeah, Toranaga's a good dude, convinces Yabu to
That's right.
pick Toranaga aside.
Okay, there you go. So that's what's happening. So basically, the political shit was that he kind of ran out of tricks that he could do with the Council of Regents. He had his guy get assassinated, whatever. Then they put a new guy on. Now they're saying, Toranaga, you need to come to Osaka and you need to kill yourself. Bad. And he's like,
Yeah.
So then he's like, he does a couple things, whatever. And then he starts acting like nothing's working, or that he's completely trapped and that he has no options, and that he's like, he was there with Zataki when they're at that shitty inn, and he's like, yeah, I'm giving up. I'll go to Osaka. We'll leave immediately. We'll go, and I'm going to kill myself in front of the council. Like, I've given up. And then he just mopes around for like the next month and a half, and he's like, they're going to fucking kill me. I don't know if it's that long, but they're going to kill me. I'm done. Everybody here, we're all done, so you guys better enjoy like the last couple weeks you got left, because it's over. But in reality, he was actually plotting and scheming the whole time. He was never actually going to give in. And what's the goated old guy, Hiromatsu? Toranaga brings him up, and he's meeting with him. He's like, yeah, I'm actually just joking this whole time. Like, we're totally fine. It'll be okay. And then Hiromatsu's back. He kills a couple of his own guys because they were like being traitors, and they're like, we think you're a pussy and you should kill yourself now and save us all the problems, and we'll have your son be the new guy. And then, yeah, Yabu's wife somehow gets all this crazy-ass intel.
Yeah, Yabu's wife is like, hey, Toranaga's joking around. You need to be friends with Blackthorn. And Yabu's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, some shit happens. I saw a lot of parallels between like Biden Trump.
Really? A story that still has meaning today. What do you mean by that? Between who and who?
Like Toranaga's Trump.
Okay.
Ishido's Biden.
Listen up, Corn Pop. You're gonna come to Osaka. No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the mountains. You're a fool. You're an etta. Actually, Ishido, you're an etta. You're a stupid peasant.
No, yeah, but I mean, I thought
crazy.
about that, and then I was like, oh shit, this is gonna ruin the whole story for me.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Like a pro MAGA, like, you know.
I
mean, every author has an inspiration for their work, so
yeah, 40. He saw 40 years into the future.
yeah.
Well, I did not get those vibes, but that is really funny. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't really remember all what happens in between. But Yabu's wife is also 8,000 times smarter than he is. And they talk about that a few times in this book, about how it's like, I don't know, the women are obviously so much smarter, but the guys still make the calls, and then they just go die for it, I guess. So that's the trade-off. But like, she actually knows what the fuck is going on. And there's like another point not that much further in the future here where Yabu's talking to a few guys. He's like, God, I fucking wish my wife was here to tell me what to do. He was freaked out.
Yeah, that's really true.
But I guess basically what's happening then is at some point after Blackthorn meets up with his guys and sees they're all fucking gross and like covered in fleas and still have the ways of the old world, he's just like, this isn't me anymore. He hates it. Like they're in there. They're like, oh yeah, we got a whore for you, bro. Like we got drink, we got food.
Yeah.
Like we're partying down here. And he has like one sip of the grog. He's like, God damn. He hates it.
Yeah.
And he kind of just hates his old guys.
Yeah, he's full on weeaboo
He is.
now.
He's fully weeaboo. He's got Naruto posters in his bedroom. He has a samurai sword.
He does.
In his gamer room.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yep.
And yeah, it's like this total. I don't know if it's hit the first time he's realized it or what, but yeah, he is Japanese now, for all intents and purposes. But yeah, they get him and Yabu. I think go. I can't even fucking remember, but they go and get his 200 Ronin guys. He was promised these just Ronin free samurai to be his crew for the Erasmus by Toranaga, and he and Yabu basically go to check him out, and they're all given some nice swords, some armor. I think they all get a horse or some shit like that, and they all have to swear their fealty to Blackthorn. And he's like talking to each one of them. He's like, you know, whatever, saying he approves of each one. He, rather than like all at once, he's like, yeah, you're all good. He like goes to each guy and he's like, he approves them individually, which I think gives them some honor and it kind of binds them to him more. And then one of them's like starts shit talking Yabu or something, or Yabu tries to say something to Blackthorn, and then this guy stands up for Blackthorn. He's like, fuck you, Yabu. And then Yabu goes after him, and then like all the guys kind of swarm him at once, and they could have just killed Yabu for Blackthorn right there. He would have had the thorn out of his side, basically. But Blackthorn is too nice of a guy and calls them all off and lets them duel 1v1. And Yabu does kill the shit out of that guy. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Slayed him on the beach.
Yeah, the other thing that happened is the Christian priests are like trying to sneak someone in to kill Blackthorn.
Oh, yeah.
The big part of the story is that Blackthorn's going after the black ship. And so the priests are trying to sneak someone in, and that was my alarm.
Got a notification.
Yeah. He has them all stomp on a cross, and then one guy turned out to be like a true believer.
Yeah, assassin, basically.
Yeah. And they killed him, and then nothing of consequences happened with the priests from where I'm at. And then, okay, so now the interesting part happens where they all go to, what's the city that Ishido's in?
Osaka, I think.
So Blackthorn and Mariko and Yabu, like basically all of Toranaga's dudes, go to Osaka first.
Yeah, basically have to pave the
So
way
that-
for Toranaga is what they're saying. We're here to make sure everything's good for him.
Yeah, and Blackthorn's like paraded around there,
on.
and he like
You should leave and come back. You're like got a 1 second delay.
Oh fuck. Okay, 1 second delay.
Back.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
What was I saying? He goes there and he talks to Ishido, just like smarmy bullshit. The entire book is just a giant edge fest.
Yeah.
Like finally something happened. I just want to skip to like the cool part that I just
We're
read
almost there.
last night.
We're almost there.
This book has been edging. The first book was cool, right? Because like you go through.
Yeah, you're kind of getting a used to the area, but now we've been in Japan for so goddamn long.
Yeah. So.
God cursed long. Sorry. Christ Jesus.
And then what happens? It's basically like, okay, we're counting down until the Emperor shows up to formally watch Toranaga kill himself.
Yeah, that was a huge development.
Yep. They're like, hey, the Emperor's coming by the way. Like, there's no way that Toranaga's going to get out of this. And everyone's like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, it's basically revealed there that, like, the Emperor, the Son of Heaven, like, the Emperor and the fucking kid, the heir, are basically going to be joining the battle on the side of Ishido. And it's like, for Toranaga, you can't openly rebel against the heir and the Son of Heaven. Like, that is just the one thing you can't do. Like, you have no honor. Everybody would kill themselves. Like, all of his guys would rather kill themselves than, like, directly oppose the divine emperor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, they're like, oh my god, are we actually fucked here?
Yeah, it's very doom. So then Marco's like, well, no, like, fuck you. I need to go visit my master, Toranaga.
Yeah.
And Ishido's like, no, fuck you, you can't. And then Marco's like, okay, I'm going to kill myself. Like, fuck you. I hope, yeah. And then what
You're
happened?
doing good. Yeah, she tries to kill herself because she's like, so there's 17 days or something left before Toranaga's like due date. Like when they said he had to be here by this date, the fucking emperor is gonna be there, the heir is gonna be there. He has to be there by this date. And Mariko's like, well, there's 17 days left. Like I should be allowed to leave Osaka and go report to my master about how everything's ready for him here. So I'm gonna leave. Like, are we your prisoners or are we not your prisoners? And Ishido and like Oshiba are basically thinking like, if this bitch leaves, everybody can leave. And they kind of like invited everybody, almost everybody in Japan, anybody who mattered, to Osaka to basically witness this trial. And so they've basically all been hostage here for the last however long. And then, or at least they're the hostages to say that, yeah, my guy can't make it now, but here's his wife. He'll be there on the day. But so then they're saying if Mariko leaves, and everybody can leave, and then how are they going to get everybody back to make this legit? So they're like in this horrible trap here where they either have to basically say, yeah, you're our fucking prisoner, or they have to let Mariko go. And so she's like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't let me go, because Toranaga told me to come back, and you're not letting me do my duty to my liege lord, and if I can't do my duty, I have to kill myself. And then she tries.
Yep.
They set it up, put her in the kimono, they give her the sword, like put down a little mat for her. Yabu's going to be her second. And then as she's about to do it, Ishido walks down the street and is like, here's your fucking papers. Asshole.
Yeah, he goes, wait. Every time, basically, if you want to do something in this society, you have to be like, I'm going to kill myself, haha. And then you do it, and then someone's like, wait, don't do that.
Yeah.
Or they're like, I forbid you to do that. And they're like, okay, fine.
Kinjiro!
So that works.
I guess even before that, the first time she tried to leave, she like got in her little cart, her palanquin, and then had a bunch of guys try to bring her out, and then they just like fought and died trying to get her out of the city because the Greys wouldn't let her, but the Browns were trying to get her out, and then she eventually just picked up a dude's sword and started fighting somebody else, and it was like, let me leave, tweaking.
Yeah,
it was kind of badass. That was actually sick.
That was cool. And then, okay, now we get to the part that I read last night, which finally something fucking happens in this book. And it's crazy. We got ninjas finally.
Fucking ninjas.
I was waiting for ninjas to show up, and I go, okay, if ninjas show up, this is going to be a sick book. And the ninjas finally come, and that's awesome.
Pause. Yeah, Ninja came on stream.
What?
Never mind.
Did you say pause for a reason?
Yeah, you said the ninjas finally come. Like, damn. Talking about edging the book the whole time.
The book edges, and then finally the ninjas come. And it's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
I love that part. They like totally beast all of the Browns, all of Toranaga's men. And then it's revealed that Yabu made a secret deal with Ishido, and all the ninjas show up, and Yabu's like, oh shit, I didn't know he was gonna use ninjas, like and then yeah, it's just like slaughterhouse. They're killing everyone. They're throwing poison shurikens at everyone.
That was sick.
They're throwing poison barbs. They're using explosives.
Fire bombs and shit.
Fire bombs, like classic Assassin's Creed
They
stuff.
had grappling hooks and shit, too. Like, they were swinging in and killing dudes. And yeah, like, Yabu let him in through some secret tunnel, and then a bunch of them rushed in, and then, like, he also killed a couple of his own guys. Like, he stabbed one of his officers, like, tricked him. It's like, oh, what's that? Holy shit, a ninja. And then it's horrible.
Yeah.
So Yabu's fucked.
Yeah, Yabu's cool. Then, so Blackthorn and Marco are talking upstairs while this happens, and the ninjas are there to kidnap her, and we don't know why. I mean, you probably know, but I don't know why. But they're there to get her.
Yeah. And
they basically are at the door, and she's like, oh, and they're like, hey, if Blackthorn surrenders, we're just going to take him, and then we'll leave. And Marco's like, they're lying to you. They're here for me. They're not here for you. And he's like, whatever, girl. Like, they're here for me. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you're not listening to me. Like, you're a stupid dude. And he's like, no, they're here for me. I got to save your life. And so he starts opening the door.
The door to this secret chamber that they like knew of because Toranaga had it built however long ago. And they were like in Toranaga's area, and they had some badass secret like iron door that the ninjas couldn't get in.
Yeah, it's the panic room from The Dark Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
And it finally sinks in, and Blackthorn's like, oh shit, yeah, okay, they are here for you. Let's struggle with the locks so we give our guys more time to come beat the ninjas up.
Yeah, he's like fucking with them.
But then the ninjas are like, we're going to blow the door open. And they blow the door open. And everyone's hurt. Classic, like, COD, like, vision blurry. Blackthorn's all like what's going on, and Marco's there like I think they said like she was just broken.
Yeah.
Like her face was okay, but like her body was all like mangled. And I'm up like reading this at like 10:30. I'm like, oh shit, like what's going on, man? Like And then they like bring doctors in or something, and the doctor like just pretty much just covers her up. And the doctor's like, it's not looking good. And then I don't know, it happened really fast, man, but they were like, yeah, Marco's dead. I don't know if this is another like fake out because the entire 2 books so far have been fake outs. Like
Tricks on top
when
of
she was
tricks.
like, oh, yeah, like when she was like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a fake out for sure.
Yeah.
Like that's happened a couple times, but then they were like, oh, Blackthorn said a prayer over her. And,
Yeah, he gave her her last rites, basically.
yeah, so then I was like, oh shit. I woke Mel up. I was like, Mel, Marco's dead. And she was like, what? No. So we'll see. It was crazy. That was a crazy bit. Now I'm excited to finish the
It
book.
was fucking sad, man. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
Yabu betrays everybody because he thinks Ishido's gonna win now that Son of Heaven's in, and so they were like talking like, okay, well, if we let Mariko go, everybody's gonna leave. Maybe we can just disarm her so she can't kill herself and capture her, and then nobody can leave. And so that's what they're saying. They're gonna get the fucking ninjas in there, kill all the Browns, take Mariko, and then they were also ordered to capture Blackthorn too because I think Ishido kind of likes him. And
yeah, I think the plan is Yabu brings Blackthorn to Ishido and then starts the like samurai Marines, samurai Navy.
Yeah, exactly. Give it to Ishido instead. So, yeah, and then the fucking while the ninjas are attacking, Blackthorn kills like 3 of them. The first ninja captain like comes out of a door and Blackthorn just like hits him. Yeah. Kills that guy.
No luck.
And then no look. They get behind like an oak door. He shoots through the door, kills 2 other ninja, just like shooting through the door like belly high.
Ballistic knife
It
him.
was sick. And then they get in the panic room and they fucking blow the door off and just kill Mariko. And
yeah,
God damn, dude, it was I
did
not expect.
So they kill her like it's.
She got blown up.
She's dead. She's dead. Like you finished the book. She's dead.
I'm not gonna say anything, but she got blown up by a door. It blew the door off and it fucking smashed her to bits.
I think she's alive.
And so he gave her his last rites, and it just shocked me because like, what the fuck? I didn't think nobody important or like nice has died. Like they killed one of his boys at the very beginning, Peter Zune. They boiled him alive, but that's like the only guy that Blackthorn's really liked that has died. I guess then like the priest in the jail.
The priest in the jail, yeah, and then the old man who was his like chef or gardener.
Old gardener. But even old gardener wasn't like a major guy or nothing like that. But that's like this is like the first person or the first like real fucking tragedy that has, well, in a while that has befallen Blackthorn. And it's fucking sad. That's his girl. Like they were madly in love.
Yeah.
Even if you had only been with a girl for like 3 or 4 months and then she got blown apart by a door with like ninjas blew her up with a door, that would fucking suck.
That would suck. That would really
especially
suck.
when she's like your number 1 translator and you're in a foreign land. It's crazy. So that's horrible. Did you read much after that, or did you just pretty much stop there?
No, I the old lady they were with was like, my death is a witness to this.
Right.
Like Ishido has betrayed us.
Yeah.
Like I'm killing myself. And she jumps off the balcony.
Yeah, she wants everybody there to know that Ishido did this. Like, I believe Ishido did this, and I'm going to kill myself because that's how much I think he did this. You should all be my witnesses. Like, that's how strong I believe in this.
Yeah.
Blackthorn's like, can't hear shit for like a week.
Yeah, Yabu's in the room when all this goes down with a bunch of Browns. So
Dickhead.
I don't know how he's going to get out of there
Mm-hmm.
and, be treated safely. But yeah, the ninja raid was cool. That was a very cool part of the book. I was like, no way, the book about samurai is going to have ninjas too, but it did. So
It was kind of making me laugh thinking about, because if this is like one of the first times that somebody like really exposed Japanese culture to the West, like if you were in 1980, you'd never seen a fucking ninja before, and you're reading about this, like, what the fuck is a ninja? But now, huh?
Is that
I
true?
thought so. I thought this was like one of the first things that like really brought Japanese culture big to the West. Was this book?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I might have to fact check myself on that, but that's what Christian was saying. I remember.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if it goes Republican, if it goes Democrat,
Yeah.
or if we have a full-on Toranaga takeover.
Damn, James
you
Clipwell
know.
is dead. I thought he was still alive.
No, but didn't he die in like 2010 or something?
1994, it looks like.
Oh,
So this was copyrighted in 75. So that's pretty old. I mean, did they have ninja shit in the
old.
70s? I don't think so.
I don't know, but like, how old was Stranger in a Strange Land?
60s, 65, I think.
Okay. I don't know what happened in 10 years, but like this book is very normal to read.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing in here that's like what this sounds like it could have been written in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah. No, it's like a very easy book.
It was dope.
Not very easy, like accessible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing my dad tomorrow, so I'll talk to him about it. I'll show him the book and everything. I'll be like, look.
He's probably going to be hyped.
Yeah.
That's a great recommendation.
Yeah.
He was right. This book is sick. But you're also right where, especially this book, they've been talking about full-scale war for 650 pages.
Mhm.
And now there's only 827 total. You got 170 pages. What?
I think it'll go down now. Yeah, I think it'll go down now. I think we'll get another 40 pages of bullshit before like he's sad, and then it'll go down. That's my prediction. I think I stand by what I said last time, where like there's not going to be like a huge time jump or epilogue, maybe a little bit, but like the story is going to wrap up time-wise like within the next 22 days.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to go further than that. That's what I think.
That's exactly what I was expecting as well. Yeah, at 650, that's exactly what I was thinking. There was not going to be some big time skip. He wasn't going to do like, oh, and a month later or something like that. I thought the same thing. But yeah, very strange.
Maybe that'd be a cool ending where he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. And then he just leaves.
Just gets on his ship and goes home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
dude,
goes
I
home.
promise I'm gonna go get the black ship right now. I'm gonna go kill it right now for you, Toranaga. And just goes home.
Yeah.
I hate this. Because there was something else he said. I think it was in this section where it was talking about he was like conflicting with himself about what he was gonna do, or like where his loyalties really lied. And he said that he's the pilot of that ship, and it is his God-given responsibility to make sure that his ship and his crew gets back home safely. Like that was still his promise. But he was also like, well, now I have this life in Japan. Like, what the fuck am I, like, which one do I choose? And this was even before Mariko died. And he said then, at the end of the day, before all, I'm pilot. And so then I thought he was, like, definitely going to go back and just, like, leave this behind. But I don't know. But then Mariko dies, and it's like, what connection or what is still keeping him there? He does have a wife and kids back in England.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see very shortly. In the next couple of days, we will see.
You think you're going to crank it that hard?
Well, I got a 4-hour flight tomorrow, man.
It's only 170 pages. Yeah, you can do that.
I think it'll end up being like, 50 to 100 on the flight, and then when I get home, there's not much to do besides like catch up and then sleep. So right before bed, maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. We'll see. Probably not. But next time the cast goes on, we'll be wrapping up.
Isn't that exciting?
It's been cool. I liked this book the most out of what all have we read now?
That we've casted
We
about?
did this one. Well, not that we casted, that just that you and I have read together.
We've done, like you said, well, let me look at my shelf. We did Dark Tower. That's a
Dark Tower. That was like a year ago, huh?
book that I read. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go to my other room. I'll find the other books.
Okay. Yeah, guys, stick around. This is Patreon exclusive content where we're gonna go through book club.
Yeah, so we did Dark Tower. I mean, we didn't finish Bomb. We tried Bomb. I need to put this on the... Oh, they don't fucking fit on this shelf. Whatever.
Did I tell you that? Can you hear me? Oh,
I just wanted for the scale. That's pretty good. It's a good amount of shit.
holy.
So yeah,
So what? Dark Tower.
Dark Tower. Cool. I like that book, actually. I would read another one of those. Shogun 1.
Shogun 1.
Blood
BM. Dude. Baby Mama,
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
Shogun 2.
2.
So we've read together 5 books now.
That's dope.
5 and a quarter if you count Bomba.
Yeah. Well, I got Murder on the Orient Express as like a murder mystery.
Mm-hmm.
But I have that, and then I have a Stephen King short story book and H.P. Lovecraft short story book. But whatever we do next, I'm fine with.
I'll look some more. I've kind of liked this slight historical fiction genre because I feel like I was learning things but also engaged in the story. But I don't know. I guess I wasn't learning that much. I mean, the Japanese was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. It's cool to bring that into the vocab.
Yeah. Shigettaganai. And what else was I saying? You could say Wakare Masuka a lot. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Shit's forbidden.
Yeah. Dude, you know what we should do? We should watch the
series?
Watch the show.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah. I was gonna watch it with Mel, so like we'd have to FaceTime and then sync it up. You know, we did that with Apes.
That was tight.
That was sick.
Let me look at the series.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
I can't wait to see what everybody actually looks like.
Yeah, Blackthorn doesn't have blonde hair.
Kiku looks pretty good. Blackthorn distracts Ishido's men. Ha! Blackthorn rescues Toranaga from a landslide. Oh, you can see the Erasmus back there. It looks badass.
Mm.
Damn. How many episodes is it? 12? Crimson Sky, yep.
Oh shit. One of them's called Crimson Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I know what's happening.
So
I want to do something with like vampires or werewolves or dragons or sci-fi. Vampires would be fucking cool.
Vampires would be cool. Or even like vampire hunters. There's got to be something badass like that. I would do something like that.
Mel requested or suggested we do Fourth Wing, which is a dragon book, so we could look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Could look at Fourth Wing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll come back order everything for July 4th and
Get it going again. But yeah, this book has been
get it.
sweet. I really loved Shogun. I would absolutely recommend this to anybody else who wants to read it. It's worth the time. Shit's badass. I don't know if I want to read any of his other ones as well. So he has the whole Asian saga, but it doesn't like continue. Like it's not Shogun isn't done again, It's like
Not for a while. I have Gaijin. My
Gaijin,
dad owned that
Taipan.
one. So.
Because this takes place 1600. Taipan is the next one in the series, 1840. That's a huge jump. I kind of like the Shogun, like the samurai era.
Yeah, samurai. Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's do. I'd be down to do some monster type bullshit next.
Hell yeah.
Vampire Hunter shit.
Right.
I'll look for that.
Okay.
All right, gang.
That sounds good.
Good talking.
All right.
Put it up to the very. Aw, cute. Good job. All right. Later, Yushan.
See you, man.